Hello YouTube, this is Chuck, and coming to you from a little back road out of town a little ways. I just shot another video here, and it made me think of a firefighter story that I thought it'd be kind of a fun thing to talk about. Now, those of you that have watched any of my videos, sorry this is jumping around, those of you that watched any of my videos know that I spent many years as a firefighter and a medical responder, and about over 30 years responded to calls in this general area. And where I'm at right now, and I'll spin the camera around and talk about it, where I'm at right now is a place where we had a call a number of years ago, and I'd like to just tell you a little bit about that. Now, a lot of the calls that we went on involved trauma and bad things that happened. There were a few that were funny, and some of them that were very, very heartwarming. But the call that I'm telling you about right now is something that happened probably 15 years ago or so, and we got called 3 o'clock in the morning on a winter night. We got called to this exact spot where my van is sitting for a report of a car fire. Now, I was a chief officer at the time, and I had my vehicle at home with me, and so I was out the door pretty quick. The engine company that was assigned to this area was a volunteer station, so it took them a few minutes to assemble and get the truck on the road to get out here. So I responded out here. There were 2 sheriff's deputies here and a very, very well-involved SUV. And the deputies, as you can well imagine, this is a pretty remote area, and the thing got going pretty good before somebody saw it and reported it. And so it was, as we call it, fully involved. And so I stopped, and my engine was en route, but I knew it was going to be a few minutes before they got here. And so I'm talking to the deputies, and they'd already run the plate, and it came back to a brand new Lincoln Navigator SUV that had been reported stolen out of the Metro Phoenix area. So we were here for maybe 5 minutes or so before the engine got here. It was about a 5-mile run for the engine. And the crew got here, and of course the thing was pretty well burned down. All 4 tires had blown. And fortunately, it was a wet enough time of year, it hadn't spread to the brush. And because we always worry about that here, we live in a forested area. And anyway, I'm spinning on back around here. So the crew didn't have any trouble putting it out. It was just a basic car fire. And but what I remember most about it was I remember standing here waiting for the engine to get here on a bitterly cold night. And I remember all the 2 deputies that were here and myself, and they kept saying over and over again, and I certainly agreed with them, is that we were really afraid, given what happened with the vehicle, we were really afraid that when we put the fire out, we were going to find a body inside of it. Fortunately, that didn't happen. And once we put the fire out where we could examine it, both the law enforcement folks here and our firefighters were certainly happy that we didn't find anyone in it, because given the circumstances, it very possibly could have happened. And with that, I'll let you go for now. Just a little firefighter story. I've got a few more. Those of us who have done this for a long time have a lot of stories in our back pocket. And I'll publish some more videos about stories as we go. But I'm going to let you go for now. I can spin this on around where I can find the button to turn it off. And so have a good day. Be kind to each other. And we'll talk to you again soon.